before I show the Ark of the Covenant open in heaven. According to ancient manuscripts, such as in biblical writings. The following 3 slides shows what is written in the first book of Moses, called Genesis. In chapter 1, verses 1 to 8, it reveals what heaven actually is. It is the space, or gap between the waters. Note, these waters do not refer to the earth's oceans, as at this stage of the story, the earth was without form and void. Meaning the earth did not exist. In verses 9 to 13, refers to how the land appeared, by the gathering of the waters together, producing dry land, and the second gathering of the waters, producing the seas. The waters do not refer to the oceans, but instead to a granular texture, involving the face of the deep, before the earth was formed. In verses 11 to 12, saying that all species on the earth came out of the earth produced by the waters. In verses 14 to 16, producing the universe, in the gap, or space, between the upper and lower waters. Note here, in verse 20, quote, "And the fowl, i.e. the birds, may fly above the earth, in the open firmament of heaven." This caps off that the heaven is not a spiritual place, as claimed to be by many humans, but instead is the display register. All is displayed in, involving the universe, earth, and species, including the human species. This drawing shows a side view of the construct, revealing both where life, the real self, resides, in the house of God, and where the universe, earth, and species are displayed in heaven. The wall of the house of God is made up of a conceptual partition map, forming the soul construct on the inside of the wall. The Son of Man is both on the inner and outer faces of the same wall. Jesus is recorded as saying, in the Gospel, according to John, chapter 3, verse 13, quote, "And no man hath ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man, which is in heaven." Note: Jesus refers to the Son of Man as which, not who. The word which refers to a component, whereas the word who refers to a person. If Jesus, the carpenter, were the Son of Man, the verse would go something like this: "And no man hath ascended up to heaven, except me, who came down from heaven, and is in heaven." But it clearly doesn't. It was not Jesus communicating with others, but instead, the life of God, involving the core processor, known as the Son of Man, through Jesus, the carpenter, one of many avatars of the Son of Man. Here is a picture showing our view from the house of God, involving the earth and the human species in heaven. So, now that I have defined both the house of God and heaven, here is the Ark of the Covenant in the open temple of God. In heaven, it is 2.5 cubits by 1.5 cubits by 1.5 cubits. And here, showing the 2 cherubims. From the Old Testament writings, in 2 Chronicles, chapter 5, verse 8, quote, "For the cherubims spread forth their wings over the place of the ark, and the cherubims covered the ark, and the staves thereof, above." And here again, displaying the 2 seraphims over the Ark of the Covenant. In the next video of this series, I shall reveal more about the workings of the Ark of the Covenant, and what it is used for.